Ladies and gentlemen, boop, 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 boop. It is album time. Album time. The big one, too. Curious Incubus says the album is Degeneraterra by Eidola. What? Did I say that wrong? Eidola? Eidola? Oh. Found it. It's a prog / post-hardcore album about symmetry and the journey of spirituality / existentialism. There's a lot going on in the writing, sometimes too much, but I think the composition and melodies more than make up for it. Honestly, pretty good way of summing it up for sending it over to me. Yeah, let's take a look here. So we got this album. The album art, pretty cool. And if you're saying it's about like spirituality and existentialism and shit with like symmetry, you know, I kind of already see symmetry here, right? Actually, yeah, it's perfect. It's symmetry in the DNA, stringing everything together. But it's kind of like the little stems of the wings are creating the DNA, and it's all resulting in an endless loop, if you will. Also, why does it have a spine? I don't know if butterflies have big dinosaur spines. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's see what we get here. I have both things I'm excited about and things that I'm worried about immediately off the bat. So, oh, it's a moth? Oh, I fucking knew it was a moth when I saw it, but then for some reason I thought a butterfly. Pseudomonarchia. Demonum. All right, first song. Okay, I mean, this is probably worth looking into what this means, because this seems to be setting up the entire album. You know, speaking here, forever lost in space between mountains and the sea. Kind of something liminal, you know? Never forgive, never forget. God's grace will never comfort me again. I think he's saying this about God, how God never forgives. And he's saying, I'm spent, he's tired, he's kind of like a worn out sinner. I've worn out my welcome. Oh, there. I've worn out my welcome in this place. Now I've come to take the throne. Now, this is like the triumphant return. It kind of seems to be setting up the story of some guy pulling through victoriously, in a sense, you know? So we're gonna see it together. I'm gonna leave for now. Listen to Oh, you're listening to a long ass album? You need time to prepare? Fair enough. No, I love that. I feel like more people should prepare before they listen to albums, you know? Like, get a snack, you know, sit down in a room that's, like, you're not usually in, or, you know, like, change things up, you know? Make it a ritual. Like, that's how you have something more that's not perishable. Omni, First Temple. Okay. It's actually pretty straightforward with the writing so far, which I really like, because if you're gonna have a complicated concept, at least have the decency to explain some things. You know what I mean? So already liking that. That's how abundantly clear a lot of these lines are. Like internal God. Guitar tone could be a little chunkier. Andrew's bad live. Think about bringing back Tuesday streams. Yep. Think about it a lot. It'll probably happen soon. And maybe a couple more weeks you have to wait, and then I'll get back to it. We know God is kind of a crazy line to end things off on. Even though it's actually very well spoken throughout here, and not too difficult to figure out what's going on, I still struggle to figure out what's going on. I still struggle to figure out what's going on. That's the words I'm trying to make here. It seems like the whole thing is a little all over the place, but I don't know. I'm kind of liking it. They referenced here Dance Gavin Dance. I've never liked Dance Gavin Dance, but that was also like so long ago that I didn't like Dance Gavin Dance that I don't even know how I feel because I've listened to so much post-hardcore at this point. But I'm liking what I'm hearing so far. I'm giving it a smiley ball. Admittedly, I did fall off the wagon a bit with figuring out what this song means. Which kind of sucks. But I imagine it's probably not going to be too important unless everything strings together for some reason. Which it might. I think this last place here is probably the most important to remember. And what will we grow to be? I'll be your redeemer from this world you created. Will we know God? Next song, the comfort we find in our vices. A good idea, Legacy. You're right, these choruses are good. Lead singer is currently standing in the stage and dances clean vocals in a recent band's departure. Oh, really? Classic rock influences. That song I feel like really earned a smiley ball. Like I feel like the previous song was one I got kind of lost with and sort of dismissively gave it a smiley ball because it was the easier thing to do. You know, and just like look at the things that I liked and say I enjoyed those, you know, though I missed out on a small part of it. I mean, smiley ball. With this song, though, I feel like what it did at the ending, where it kind of like fizzled out and then like had an implosion, you know, like there was some magic musically to what they were performing there, and they did it pretty well. Which is hard, you know, when you're making an album that I feel like the narrative is so important. Making there like a bombastic impact, you know, like where like it musically it's important, not just like words, you know, that's where I feel like the most interesting ideas are born from. And this combined lyrically, I think it was talking about. If I look back here, I'll cut you out. Yeah, the shout of "I'll cut you out," like I'll cut out a part of you, or whatever that you is being removed is like, you know, you could feel the incision and the pain and the mental focus to it. I think was it was powerful. So yeah, um, great ending, great song. Honestly, 8. Like the first half of it definitely pales in comparison, but it all matters in the end. Humble Ledger, Gnostic States. Of course, Methrock.
First we must prove we can work, that we are deserving of the balance and the sacred dirt. 'Cause our constitution is buried in the soil, while our ambition seeks to ascertain and toil. In the heart, do you really know what's real anymore? Do you really know what's real? Then
I really like Makari.
invite ourselves as conduits to congregate in lieu of all the disparity we hold in our hearts, and the unanswered questions that tear us apart. Do you really know what's real anymore? Do you really know what's real? I could show you everything I know, but I was told that honest art is dead. You could give me a bed when I've got nowhere to go. You would tell my good nature is in your head.
Whoa, hey.
When will we lead ourselves to water? Drink our souls clean in the world. When will we see our sins as fodder? Transcend the judgment and bid farewell.
Hey. 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 Hey.
When we all disappear, when we are consecrated, we are consecrated.
I listen to Stereolab. I think so. I think I've heard a little bit of Stereolab. Is your favorite so far? Yeah, this one. If that previous one earned it, this one is it. You know. I just think that some of the like sometimes it could feel a little robotic, you know, like stiff. Is maybe the word I'm looking for. You know, it didn't need to have an extended outro, but I'm actually really glad that it decided to, because this feels like Fallout. You know, the song itself is like very slow, and but then it like reaches some apex, and then like here you kind of fizzles. It's so simple. It's like literally shaking the bottle, opening the cap, and then letting the bubbles just like, you know, fizz down after it's done exploding. Um, it's satisfying. It's like by design, literally satisfying to the brain, and I feel like it fully committed to it. So yeah, it ended up going really well. Smiley Bowl again. There's something stiff about this music. It's the same problem with some of Dance Gavin Dance, where it's like you hear them playing things that seem complicated but are more just annoying. You know, I feel like this is teetering into that territory, just teetering. But not fully. Fell asleep. I dreamed about watching the stream, which turned into a nightmare with Bread saying a slur and nobody caring. Yeah, I don't know about that. There's been times where I haven't said a slur and it sounded like I said a slur, where like I had people behind the scenes like, what the fuck is going on? You know? And I was confronted by a friend who said, Bradley, did you say the F slur? And my reaction was, you think I said the F slur? Because it was, well, it ended up being a great command, though. It is, huh? So, it was for the Lil Jon song Snap Yo Fangas. However, when I said fangas, like, in a loud voice, it literally sounded so much like the F slur that when they made me watch the clip back, I was like, I had to do a double take. I was like, what did I just say? I was like, there's no way I said that. I would remember saying that, you know? So, yeah, it's a classic. A classic. That's why they got exclamation point, huh, to remind us of the Fanga snapping. We're snapping. Whoa! What? The great depiction of Marcus Marquisius. Big drums. Okay. Good thing, Matthew.
Suck our cut.
Pretty good timing.
I am a man of conviction, good intentions and humility. You are a liar with no remorse, a boy with no solidity. I dream bigger and brighter, softer and louder, broader and more into
clipping album? I gotta react to that. Man, I think the song goes hard. But most importantly, it's catchy. I think that's what you were saying is one of the biggest selling points of this album is the fact that it is so catchy. And I feel it a lot with this track in specific. You know, it's such a long chorus and it's complicated enough to be different, like it's encrypted, you know, rather than just like trying to guess a 5-letter password no one else has had before. I was like 12 letters encrypted, you know. But that's the thing though, is I don't feel like it's super pretentious because I think the songs are stripped back to these moments where it's not just trying to be like the largest thing ever. It definitely has its moments where it's, you know, it's got its weight, but they're usually behind like some really catchy, strong riffs, like at the end here, like the way it launches. It's incredibly engaging. Yes, that's the thing. There's such a long segment of this song that is engaging. However, I am not getting the fulfillment from the lyrics that I expected to with knowing the concept. And I think that that's affecting my overall enjoyment of this album. So I'm wondering if it can get back on track with that. You know what I mean? Like, or maybe I can get back on track with it. Because it is talking about big things here, you know? It is easy to understand when they are saying it. But then I read it even out loud. Mortality is cynical, we cringe at every yaw, but finality is infinite and universal law. Like, no, it's not. Like, what does this shit even mean? Finality is infinite? What? I don't know. Traversing through the house of Daphne.
What is to be? Shapeless, formless, and incomplete. Limitless proliferation without the creation. If you don't know where to go from here, then I suggest you listen well and speak loud and clear.
That's nice. Happening with chat? Hello? That's haunted. It's not right. If, whatever this shit is, all right. This ain't right. Something's fucked up. Something's a little spooky here. Okay. What? Hello? What is happening with chat? You guys are, oh my god, it's so cursed. YouTube is tripping? Yeah, it must be. I think I'm getting trolled, but I don't know. That's Traversing Through the House of Delphi. This song kind of has this really long intro that felt, I don't know, like it starts off normal, right? Yeah, it just sounds like the song is not in an intro state, and then when it's done here, it takes like a minute. Oh, it definitely wasn't a minute. It's a lot shorter. God, the curse shit in chat. Curse of anyways, I like this song. I think that the production is winning me over right now on this project. Chat. You know, it's you know, the problem I have right now is even though each song has something distinctive about it, I feel like I'm going to have a problem remembering this album when I'm done with it. Yeah, like that seems right. Like because I don't know, like I maybe conceptually it hasn't won me over like I expected, so I don't expect to return to it at least nearly as much as any other album that I've heard. Let's see. That's because I like the song. It's a light smiley ball for me, but right now I'm hoping that something clicks. You know. You agree, Austin? Oh, yeah. Music about vanishing is all turning everyone into ghosts. Songs do blend together. Yeah.
On the day you sold your faith for a chance to be heard, you spoke so softly that no one could make out your words.
Oh my god.
Thoughts on salvation you've yet to convey.
you, Soul Eater. Yeah, I think I'm leaning on the side of liking this because these choruses, they really they soar like nicely. And I do like the fact they last, a decent amount of time because they're so large and, like spacious and fun. You know, this is good. I kind of like it just for that amount of simplicity. Why is Chet still like? I swear to God, this is so evil. All right, enough. Okay, gotta put the iron fist down on Chet. And you know I don't like doing that. Hey. See you, Matt. Vocals, man. I gotta say, man, just big choruses and big riffs together with like enough vocal complexity to where I don't get tired of it. This is this is nice. It's winning me over. I'm much more now leaning on the side of there's something going on here like that works, that's like catchy, as opposed to I'm gonna forget about it. Another post-hardcore album that I don't understand. It's like moving away from there, and it feels great. So Smiley Ball for sure. Next song, Divide. It is a long album. It's an hour.
killing all the daylight in your undreaming eyes. Would you hear a melody?
I like melodies.
if it didn't rhyme?
Oh.
Could you feel a rhythm? Seal your place in time. For centuries we've squandered. For centuries we've studied to replicate the frequency. The frequency. The frequency. I was born to remain, you were born to resist all the lies you maintain, all the cues that I
Yeah.
we were the vulnerable.
Which two songs? This one included?
With nothing left to feel, 'cause you and
By Comrades, No It's Real.
I will compromise.
I'll let them play together.
Learn to know what's real. Your wanderlust never carried us, nor satisfied the need to be saved. Your highness never pardoned us.
Damn, it just like did a full reset.
I am the tyrant, you are the defeated. I am the ocean, you are the depleted.
So is this like this? Okay, I'm imagining if it's a trio, it's got to be some like body, ego, soul kind of shit. Gotta take my headphones. Wonder why they came loose. Fresh. Something new. Okay, so that, I imagine them almost as like keystones. You know what I mean? Like, here's the second one. That was the first one, right? Let's get adventurous with it. Have I ever listened to Oddwin's non-crush? Yeah, no, I'm up. Look at me now, I'm up. I've heard it. I like it.
Look at what we've been.
I really like Oddwin as a guy. He's a very sweet character.
Hermetic sanctuaries from all our pain and guilt. They say it comes in waves, the swell and the recede. As you and I both know, it's waiting thoughts are never fleeting. This great exchange, our egos display.
Oh, it is Ego. Look at that. The previous one sounded like Body.
Life rearranged. Providence.
His production's amazing. Yeah, I hope Oddwin gets huge. Just like, no matter what he does.
Claim to be a martyr, but your hands are far too clean. You claim to be a martyr, but your hands are far too clean. These bones more than nothing to turn us all in. We lost sight of the function.
What if it's like Pokemon? Like fire, water, electric. This one's water. The other one was fire. Look at it. It sounds like a flood. Everything falling apart. Oh, yeah, didn't we? Before we get into song 3 of the trilogy, I'm just going to say that the fact that there is a trilogy in the middle of this album is awesome. It's like an island, just like in the ocean, but like album form. Like, why not clump 3 tracks together like that? It creates something deeper to it, something more to explore as well. Really cool. All right, to know what's real. I enjoyed the previous 2. Weekend reference? No.
It's easy to get lost swimming through the current of absolutes of us and them. Now history of vanity is all that we have left, and it's time to clean up the mess. This can't be all there is. We were born for so much more than prescriptions and payment. This can't be all there is. I've seen hope when I was bleeding, broken and rebuilt in the image of what we were born to buy.
It's so fun.
As evolution
Bass is crazy.
marches on, the helix breaks, a future birth for all of
playing with fire, more like playing fire. Gang, gang, gang. I let the drum bang, 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 bang. Hey.
We hold our bones to life. We pray that our fractures have earned us the right to be safe. In the gravity of our situation, we have learned man is simply undeserving and impossible tomorrow.
Now this is Body. Previous was Ego. First one was Mine. That's what it is. I played Binding of Isaac. Oh, I cheated for Ultra Hard. I cheated with a couple of things, which is why I recently reset my profile. Oh, I've already put 700 hours in the game. What's another 700? I think I got Vampire Item, Meet Ultra Hard. We can save each other. Interesting. Promising Cowardice in the chorus here is pretty intense, or at least in this outro section here, the spoken little outro. I should say soft spoken, not really spoken. Yeah, it is. It's like soft spoken, this song, but then also at other times it's some of the grooviest music of the entire album. This is like, it kind of embodies the last two songs, kind of what they were doing. With the first one, I feel like was the more intense, immediate one, you know, instant gratification. The second one was kind of the smoother of the two, and then third kind of blends that. And yeah, I gotta say, this trilogy, if this was an EP, all right, I'd say pretty good. Now, I think that some of the catchiness of the other songs gets missed when they are doing such complicated stuff in the actual choruses, or not the choruses, just at certain points where I feel like they were inserted. You know, I don't know. I give it a smiley ball. I like what I'm hearing. I think it's cool. You're just not that into this genre? That is totally fair. I completely get it. Next song, The Purpose We Find in Our Voices. not sleeping. It's called vibing with style.
I am the voice that sounds in the back of your mind when you believe someone has done you wrong. That what you have innocently taken as justification for hostility at those around you. But listen again. So clever is my phrasing that you might find yourself as the recipient and hear not hostility, but a questioning of your assumptions. This is my purpose. To help you toward a great understanding. Trapped in a void, ever so hungry for our demise.
Okay.
You made us in your image like a broken mirror. You gave us a part of yourself so you could see that we were lost and shattered. But that was 7 years. We tirelessly traveled the land, always further west. Always absent from our eyes, but built in our hearts. For when I speak of you, I will never know. But when I do know, I will never speak of you again.
Fix the command. Purpose we find in our voice is a song with a lot of yapping. All right. You know what I liked about this album before? It had some really strong singing. Like the clean vocals were very, very catchy. You know, they stuck in your head. This song is kind of desaturating the image, if you will. I was thinking of like drains out the color from all of it. It's a moment that I think could have been either cut down in the amount or turned into a song. You know, but instead we get an audiobook in the middle of at the tail end of this album, we get an audiobook, which I know I ain't sitting through that shit again. You know? That's a skip. Drug. Definitely the weakest track. Glad I'm not alone on that. All right. Omega, Third Temple, second to last track. Did I give up on the King Gizzard discography? I think that's my next video. Just getting back on that.
To those of you
minutes long. It's got a lot of lore. Sounds cool, yeah. It sounds cinematic. Kind of creepy.
But this world that you've created deals in murder and deceit, where profit margins far outweigh the death toll of defeat. And your leaders have abandoned every shred of moral code, reflexatory impulse of a planet grown cold. So if life is an illusion and death is just a door, then we must come to the conclusion that we don't know what's in store. And that answer begs the question, well, what is it you believe? But existence is subjective, you only know what you receive. And I'll write this down on paper so that I can sound it out. Document a conscious function we can't afford to go without. And if feeling is believing, you cannot hold it with your fists. If you need to know the answers, then let me ask you this.
You know, it's kind of cool, kind of epic. I wouldn't say fake deep, just awkward because it rhymes. We are back. Oh yeah, I gotta switch over the chat. Change the chat. The best, 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 the best. Okay, perfect. We back. So let's continue this album. This was Omega Third Temple, and I feel like this is the penultimate song that I think is supposed to be the most lore heavy. But unfortunately, lore has kind of lost its weight on me with this album. So instead of it feeling like, I don't know, it did things like, you know, more spoken word that was really awkward. I thought that it sounded kind of quirky and like it was trying to be really deep though, and it was bad. I mean, it was a fumble from the song, honestly. It was doing good before that, and you know what? It's doing decent enough after to where I could say I give it a shrug. But I feel like I missed out too much on this song due to the fact that I am kind of unable to let go of the pull that I have with this. So the best, the best, the best. Low-key feels the same. Murder of the Universe. I might. I think I've heard about that, and I don't know if I know that. Oh my god. It's actually pretty epic ending. Maybe I'm too harsh on it. I don't know. Just take it kind of at face value, because a lot of these are between a shrug and a smiley ball for me. They usually land closer to smiley ball due to the catchy qualities. I don't know. Let's just see where it goes. We got one last song here. I've enjoyed this album so far. You know, previous song kind of highlighted some potential issues, but potential issues isn't the present day. So the way that I currently feel about this music is I like how catchy it is, and I like that it has these blips and these bloops, you know, executed in these ways that kind of scratch mathematical itches in my brain. And I feel like the lyrics do the same, even though I'm struggling to tie them together and like actually stitch the story myself. I feel like the word choices, they're kind of smooth as well. So pretty good for easy listening. You know, easy listening with an asterisk, because it is still, you know, screaming. De Colesti Hierarchia. My brother, my brother, my brother. My brother, my brother, my brother, my brother. Raw. Awakening Raw.
Eternal light in the space between the crowd.
Oh wait, I just realized this is a different singer.
Never misgive, never regret. Her grace will always find me in the end. And I've spent every ounce of faith I had to give. Now I've come to build the throne.
Narratively, the song is a narrative mirror to the album opener. How so? Oh yeah, that was the one that was like a minute long, right? And set up a story. Brother, my brother, my brother. I think this is a good one to grab a snack. have a microplastic snack.
My friend, keep your toe feathers touching the wind.
It's a weird ending that I feel like is ritualistic in a kind of awkward way because the rest of this album, I guess, you know, it's not just lower tracks. Like, there are songs that are focused on being catchy, which I like. But it feels like these last two songs are trying to wrap up a lore that I unfortunately bought tickets for an hour and 30 minutes in, you know? And I just sit in and now I have to care. That's what it felt like for me because I felt like it was hard to stitch together. It was hard to understand without it literally being written in front of me what each individual thing means. So, please tell me what flavor. Bro, the best one. The Sunday flavor. Just the one that's really bad for you. Kind of a weird album for me because I'm ending the project not really even fully understanding my own opinion on it. Because I feel like it goes a couple of different ways. One, I enjoyed the catchiness of it. I give that, you know, the points over there and say the rest doesn't matter. But two, the problem, said the rest does matter. And it's like, it's as if I'm watching a movie and completely ignoring the background the entire time, you know? Like paying no attention to it. You know, that kind of laser focus feels like you're missing something, you know? Like you're missing something around it. So, disappointed, unfortunately, by the ending segments. Enough for me to say that I don't think I enjoyed it as much. It really made me feel like I missed something. But it also could be just completely my fault. You get that feeling? Should I have super cinematic movies or me like The Green Knight? I've not seen The Green Knight. Okay. 6 plus 7 minus. Well, I'm sticking it right there. Right there. All right. It is a spot that can go either or into the green or into the yellow. So it's right on that spot for me because I'm indecisive about it currently. And I hope to return to this album sooner rather than later to see if anything else clicks with me. Though I think I'm just going to run into the same issue over and over again until I actually understand what's happening fully. Yeah, because I don't think the writing did a great job either at like showcasing what I was wanting it to. 9 out of 10, 8 minus 8. Damn, I'm way below everyone else. Oh my god, I feel like an asshole. Oh god, it's hard to say. It's so hard to say. All right, sometimes with albums like these because you know it's same thing with the Mars Volta album. You know, like listening to these projects once is like I forgot what I was saying. I was thinking about Pop-Tarts. Well, whoever invented these things, I hope they're rich on an island somewhere. All right. With that being said, let's move forward.